Whiterun is the capital city of Whiterun Hold, which covers the central part of the province. It's a fairly interesting province, but for now we're just gonna focus on the civil war and which side Whiterun is truly on. Whiterun is said to be neutral in the civil war, and if you go look at some war maps over Skyrim, you will find that Whiterun is marked with a green color. This basically means that they're neutral. But if you look at the map inside of Dragonreach, you'll find that Whiterun is actually marked with a red flag, which means that they are Imperial. If you go talk to Jarl Bulgruf and ask him what side he's on, he will actually answer with, "I'm on the side of Whiterun." And he will mention how both sides, Stormcloaks and Imperial, believe that he owes them allegiance and he should be fighting with them. He then says, "The day might come where I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other, but that day has not come yet."
Skyrim's independent. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
If you go start up the Civil War quest line, and no matter what side you have picked, you'll find something really interesting. Because the discussion between Jarl Bulgruf and Ulfric Stormcloak is really interesting, because they'll send an axe to each other about which side Whiterun is on. If you go with the Stormcloaks, Ulfric will send an axe to Jarl Bulgruf, and if you're on the Imperial side, Jarl Bulgruf will send an axe to Ulfric Stormcloaks. But this is where it gets interesting, because this is the only option in the entire game where there's actually a choice between the Jarls about which side they should be on. This really indicates that Whiterun is actually neutral. But more in that, I think that the Dragonborn was meant to decide what side Whiterun would be on. Because if you go start the mission called The Whispering Door and talk to Nelkir, Jarl Bulgruf's son will actually tell you that Jarl Bulgruf is secretly worshipping Talos, and he almost hates the Thalmor just as much as the Stormcloaks. But this is where it gets really interesting, because in the Whispering Door mission, there's actually deleted a lot of content which were meant to be in the finished game, but because they didn't have time to finish Skyrim completely, there's a lot of missing out. And one of these things is actually really big, because if you do the mission that's called the Whispering Door, you'll find an ebony sword where you have to kill friends to make it stronger. But this is not the interesting part, because when you finish this mission, you'll start a new mission where it's about Jarl Bulgruf's children plotting to kill Jarl Bulgruf. They are setting up a secret meeting to commit something called patricide. I think I'm saying it right. I hope I am. But what it basically means is that you're killing your own father. And this is why it gets really difficult to understand, right? So basically, we have Bulgruf on one side and we have his brother on the other side. When it was meant for when you kill Jarl Bulgruf that his brother would take his place. And if you go talk to his brother, Hungra, I hope I say it right, I probably ain't, you'll actually find that he hates the Stormcloaks so much. This could suggest that if this questline was actually active, in so to speak, in the finished game, you actually have two sides, and that's why Whiterun is neutral on the map, because Jarl Bulgruf is actually with the Stormcloaks, and his brother Hungar is actually with the Imperials. Because attached to this character, there's a lot of unused dialogue, parallel to that of Bulgruf, that was meant to be used in the Civil War quest and the main quest line. The dialogue varies from that of Bulgruf, in that Hungar takes a more aggressive approach towards the problem. What's more interesting though, if you go up the stairs in Dragonreach to where the war map's being held, you'll find not one but two war maps laying on the table. In no other capital city of Skyrim you'll find two war maps, so this is really interesting, because one of them is a fully drawn war map as you would see any other place, which indicate which side the capital cities and fortress would be on, but on the other one there's nothing, which could indicate that, as I said before, that if you choose another one, maybe the other war map would be available, would show another side of it, or would be changed. Difficult to say, but it could be an Easter egg telling you that there's actually more to this city than we show you, because we couldn't finish the game in the state we wanted it to, so we're gonna give you an Easter egg. So this could suggest more to it, that Jarl Bulgruf is actually Stormcloak, because there's so many dispute with him and the Imperials. Another one is that when he talks to the Imperial officers when they are going to get attacked by the Stormcloaks, you'll find that he calls them milk drinkers and swine. This is an insult to the Imperials, and he doesn't like them. As I said before, he worships Talos and he hates the Thalmor. And his brother, Rongar, or how you say it, loves the Empire and wants them to win the war. So it indicates there's two sides of the war in one city, which is really interesting. Where if you choose Jarl Bulgruf, you'll get the Stormcloaks, and if you choose his brother Hungar, you would get the Empire. Which is really interesting, that it could suggest that it was meant to be the Dragonborn to decide what side that Whiterun would actually be on. I know it sounds dumb because you will decide in any way in all the maps, but this is kind of special because you will decide before the Civil War even begins. And it could change the Civil War completely, in my opinion, and make it more interesting. And all these small things you can find all over. I really hope that I opened your eyes a bit, and I hope that you will tell me what you think in the comments below. If you think this is even possible, or is it just a dumb thing that I made up or something. I really hope you tell me in the comments below what you think of all this, because if you like these kind of videos, I will keep doing it. And I really hope to see you all next time, guys. Peace out.
Everything changes.